Hi everybody, this is Vivek Tikku at ZingHR. Well, at ZingHR, I think we have a very unique vision, and a vision really is to be able to help businesses impact their business outcomes. What that really means is that the products and the processes that we have built inside the products should essentially help businesses not only in their whole optimization journey, but also help them in a manner that they are able to achieve their outcomes much faster. We call ourselves a startup, though we really are not one. In the last 5 years of our journey here at Zing, what we really have been able to achieve is helping our customers see that the kind of processes, the kind of practices that they have in their organizations can be seamlessly converted into cloud formats of delivery, and therefore Zing today is no longer a traditional cloud platform alone. It's really a digital transformation platform. That's the way we always call it today. So we at Zing therefore have converted this whole vision and mission that we have into some critical enabling practices and processes that we want to help our customers with. Let me just give you a sense. Are we really able to help the customer organization like yours to sort of increase the pace at which you drive your operations? Are we today able to help you, the customer organization, achieve visibility, not just in compliances, but also have a sense of how you can really impact your business outcomes if you were to tweak some of these very processes on which these particular platforms run? We are today also able to address the whole story of governance and not just security in a manner that the CFOs, the CIOs, the CEOs are really empowered to take those business calls on a real-time basis. So therefore it's not just any other technology platform, it's not just any other cloud platform, it's really a transformation enabling platform. And this whole journey in Zing therefore is not easy, because you're no longer looking at just a few modules, you're no longer looking at just a few product areas, you're no longer looking at just a few domains in HR. The domain might be HR, but the business transformation practice layer is horizontal. What that really means is the fact that we are able to bring in a whole value system on security, value system on compliances, a value system on governance, a value system on business impact, essentially means that Zing has to be able to engage with your enterprise systems. Zing has to be able to integrate with your enterprise systems, and Zing has to be able to seamlessly talk and achieve those outcomes for you. Let me give you a sense today. In today's environment, in the enterprise space that we happen to be in, serving all of you as customers, we find the fundamental start point of any conversation or engagement, or for that matter any implementation, essentially revolves around the fact that we have to be able to give you absolutely flawless security. So in the last 5 years, we obviously have done a whole world of things that help us become secure in terms of data of yours is completely secure. We are SSA 16E certified. We are ISO 27001 certified. We are ISO 9001 certified. We are already on the GDPR platform, which basically means that we are GDPR compliant as we speak. This is no big deal, you might say, but for a product like ours, which kind of competes globally with products like SuccessFactors, Workday, and things like that, it's a huge task, ask, and success that we've been able to achieve. For over 14 to 18 modules that we have in the product, which is growing every year, the ability to keep ourselves mark to market, the ability to keep inserting new functionalities every single month as part of a product patch updates which are seamlessly driven. And we sort of also have to ensure that we are not just WAPT, VAPT compliant. We also kind of have to ensure that each of the product updates and upgrades that we do every single month in our journey go through a rigorous process of testing, go through a rigorous process of performance enhancement and performance measurement. And the fact that every new update would not mean that the current products in a way kind of get destabilized, which is typically part of the larger problem that the industry today faces. We have been lucky, I must say. We've been sort of lucky that we've been able to manage this very, very well over the last so many years without problems. And that's perhaps because of the reason that while we are a product technology platform organization, we're also a services company. We work very, very closely with our customers, and we do realize that enterprise engagements are very one-to-one, B2B oriented in terms of service relationships, and that sort of gives us the advantage to be able to really understand what could be the critical platform areas that one has to ensure before products go live. Our security practices are perhaps the best that there exists globally. We have the best tools that we deploy, to ensure that there is DDoS prevention. You are always on the lookout for any kind of Barracuda framework-based attacks, which might be a problem set. So we are basically ensuring that any customer organization's data that sort of resides on our platform now is singularly managed, comprehensively managed by us for the customer organization. And while you have the rights to your data and data is your IPR, till such time that you are on our platform, we will ensure holistically, seamlessly, that data is completely secure, managed in an encrypted environment. For example, GDPR today expects you to sort of not only encrypt, but also have mechanisms to process, store, retrieve, and also have processes surrounding so that user rights to data management are kind of completely secure. And therefore, it's not just about rights, it's the ability of the platform to bring those functionalities to the front end to your employees who are users and consumers and providers of that data, which is completely secure. Zing addresses this. Zing also addresses the ability of the customer's customization requirements to sort of become configurational, feature expectations on our product platform. And what that really means is that for every customer organization, the customer organization could perhaps get somewhere between an 85 to a 95% of their customization needs met on our constant common product platform across the entire customer ecosystem. And really, we don't do much customizations. Of course, we do customizations in a product way, which we call as configurations or options on the features which every customer has access to. So that's our answer to customization versus configuration debate that exists in the industry. And we're pretty successful. I mean, we're optimizing it. We are always looking at ways to dramatically improve speeds of processing. In fact, we have teams of hackers, by the way, certified ethical hackers that we just got into the company, whose role is to constantly look at ways of hacking into our system and then kind of helping us cover up those gaps. And so therefore it's a continuum process. It's something that we do every single day. And the idea is fairly simple. Zing should become the default name for any business transformation process that you might want to start with or achieve as an end outcome. Like the way they say, I mean, if you want to Google business transformation, Zing should be the first choice that should come. So we keep asking ourselves this question. We have CEOs like you, we have CIOs constantly talking to us, we constantly talking to all of you. And therefore the question typically asked is, how do you sort of ensure that the kind of practices, processes, steps, the methods that you used in building the product really are demonstrable to every single customer out there? And so therefore, to ensure that we are able to demonstrate, walk the talk, one of the things that we do as a process inside the company is perhaps to invite every year two customers where we do the inviting process. You're welcome to come in any time and ask them to sort of do their audits. So we have enough customers coming in and requesting annual audits on our platform. If they are part of the audits that we've already done, they get access to it. But if there are very specific audits that they want to do for their organization as part of their process, I mean part of your process, you're welcome to give us enough intimation and advance notice, and we help you through the process of your structural enterprise audits on our platform as part of the engagement process. And this is the way that most of our customers seem to be very happy with the fact that they have access and visibility to of how the whole process works inside the product organization that we are. And the fact that we are so closely integrated from a relationship, enterprise relationship perspective with all our customer organizations, it is a fairly simple task that we are able to execute. One of the outcomes of high engagement environments that we find ourselves in scenarios like these is the fact that we also, in some of those customer engagements where the customers also see a lot of value with us, are able to bring in practices of lean manufacturing into HR, lean manufacturing into business transformation, to essentially achieve dramatic transformational impact. So there we are not necessarily the technology arm or the technology partners. We are now the technology and domain partners to the customer organization. And frankly, there are quite a few use cases that we can share, we can discuss with you if you are interested, where we have been able to perhaps increase the rate of their process transformations by as much as 70 to 80%. We've been able to reduce their costs of processing by as much as 50 to 60%. These are huge numbers. I know I'm talking some big numbers here, but these are possible simply because we use the lean manufacturing practices in our process transformation optimization with you. And we think we have some good ideas. And if you think you're sort of interested, do write into us. I think you'll have our contact details, and we could sort of engage on that. Last but not the least, having been in this industry as professionals that we're all first generation entrepreneurs. We come from a lot of domain, a wide industry domain, not just from HR, production, operations, processes, data centers and things like that. Our average developer experience is anything between 8 years to 11 years. Our average developer age is about 26 to 28. So we are a very young company, but we also have a lot of domain, but we think we are a startup. So we think we are agile. We have a very stable product platform. We have 1 million hits a day on our Azure cloud servers, the encrypted Azure cloud servers. And going forward, we think we are just on our way to achieving a 5x scale in the next 2 years. So we are hoping and looking forward to having you on board. It was nice of you to kind of spend so much time with us here today. I think I must sort of round it up for you so that we know what are the critical things here that we discussed. So I think one, the fact that we are uniquely positioned in the industry to offer enterprise solutions to the most complex technology platform requirements, complex functional needs of your organization, and the larger that you really are in terms of employee count, complexity, group company, group entity frameworks, distributed warehouses, supply chains, networks, field sales forces, the larger you are, the greater the impact that this kind of a product platform can really deliver for you, because it's one single seamless place where you sort of bring in all your data, and data really flows end to end in one single seamless platform. Also the fact that we are completely structured, an organic product, built our own IPR end to end, and nothing is outsourced or nothing is uses some third-party platforms. The fact that you can achieve all of this in one go, gives you the power and the control and the visibility, not just of compliances and security, but also gives you the visibility of processes and where they lie in your entire ecosystem of the business operations. Finally, Zing, I think, is today uniquely also poised in its ability to not just give you traditional, conventional product, SaaS, cloud solutions, but also kind of custom create solutions without really doing customization. We had a short conversation around it, but really not really doing too much of customization, but still delivering the solutions in the product way. Uh, Happy to be back again. Let me know if there are any other questions that you have. Send me a mail and then we'll reconnect.